845 is the area code for the Hudson Valley region. I'm not here to review, but to have fun showcasing the stories and legends behind these establishments of my stomping ground, the 845. I'm your host, Jimmy Mack. Let's eat. Let's eat. 845 ATE45. 273 Titusville Road, the outskirts of Poughkeepsie. It's LaGrange. We are at PC's Paddock, steadfast of the Hudson Valley for a long time. Stopped in to see Roger and Dawn. Great people. Talk about some of their great wings, that they're award-winning wings they won at Wing Fest. Got some pickles, two of my most favorite things. I'm going to get a history behind the place. Going to talk about the smoker, see the process of him making up these wings, to learn about the varieties, how it all came to be. He's got a wing truck as well, which we'll dive into. Nothing else more to say. ATE45, 845. Let's eat. Here's Roger, the owner of PC's Paddock. So you've been a busy man. I know you're on the radio today with Marino on iHeart.
Yep.
Dabbling in the pickle game. What kind of pickles typically do you make? How many varieties? How long does it take?
I typically make just a super garlic dill pickle for the restaurant.
Is that a spear or a chip?
It's a chip. Because of the Pickle Fest, I decided to do a bourbon pickle, and I decided to do a Russian mustard and horseradish pickle. The property here on Titusville Road has been around since 1852. I found a deed and the last will and testament from the original owner of the property, leaving it to his two sisters who would care for his 4-year-old daughter. So the main house used to be the building over there, and then the restaurant was actually two barns that were separate. And when they made it into a restaurant in the 80s, they incorporated it together into one building.
And now the smoker. Let's head out to the smoker here. Give me a little rundown.
Smoker's been here 15 years. It's just an old 500-gallon fuel tank that my cousin converted into a smoker for us.
Right.
And this is the one that we use almost every single day. And then the big one up front we use on special events. I could typically do 3 cases of wings at a time in this smoker, which is about 320 wings to a case, so almost 1,000 wings at a time. You just use oak.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Yeah.
This is a new shot for the intro. That looks incredible.
Oh yeah. They're about 30 minutes from being done. This tray is done. These other 3 are just about there.
What flavor are these?
These are just a dry rub wing, and we smoke all our wings dry rub to begin with. Then we hold them cold, and when people order, we fry them and sauce them to order. We use Taconic Distillery's overproof bourbon, 115 proof, and I used it with vanilla beans, cherry juice, frozen black cherries, and then espresso coffee. After that sat for 4 or 5 days and fermented, I pureed it out and added it to our base barbecue.
Sounds awesome.
Oh yeah.
Roger, thank you for enlightening me on this. How about you give me can I get a little sampler of all the wing, like your 4 or 5 of your best flavors, and I'll eat those?
In a couple minutes.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
All right, salud. Sun is out, the bar's full. People are happy. It's been a long, cold winter. We survive here in the Hudson Valley. All right, now I'm about to give the microphone to Jason, the bartender and son of Roger and Dawn.
I'm your Wednesday night bartender here for Wine Wednesday. Half price wine on Wednesdays. Our happy hour menu, we've got $6 bar bites up top. We do a pulled pork slider. It's fantastic.
We're going to interview Mark, a patron here. He just wanted to jump on camera. Tell me about PC's Paddock, how long you've been coming here, what do you like about it the most?
We've been coming to PC Paddocks for a number of years now. We generally come on a Wednesday because they have Wine Wednesday, and all the wine is the bottles of wine are half price on Wednesdays. The food is always outstanding, and I would highly recommend the wings, especially the Asian cowboy wings.
All right, I'm down here with the pickles.
First one is a bourbon pickle. It's a sweet bread and butter with a little salt to it. It's a traditional Kentucky-style bourbon pickle. It's got Taconic Distillery bourbon in it and Taconic Distillery's cask-finished maple syrup.
I didn't try them with my fingers like
That's okay. You're eating them all. They're yours. Second one is the Russian bourbon, the Russian mustard horseradish.
It's got a kick to it.
A little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And then the last one will be the super garlic. And you'll understand why we call them super garlic in a second. Oh, no date night, vampire pickle.
It's awesome.
They're really, really garlicky.
Oh, man. I'm trying to pick which one I like the best. Now, how many flavors are you going to have on display down at the festival?
I'll have those 3 flavors.
The mustard is really, really interesting. I've never had one like with that mustard. The
Yeah.
horseradish is not that hot, but the mustard comes
The
through.
mustard is right in there, yeah. And it's just like a grain mustard.
Nice. Yeah.
You know, like
That's what I taste, like grain mustard.
the Russians would grind up their own seeds and make their own mustards with vinegars and salt and everything. And then they would make their own horseradishes. You know, so this is like old school style pickles. And I can produce these pickles in 6 hours that used to take 35 to 50 days.
Is there any secrets to somebody who makes pickles with just cold water?
I just use, it's chemistry.
Chemistry.
2 hours of salt and garlic. Then you rinse them to stop the salt process, and then you add the brine and the pickling spice and the vinegars and anything else to create the different styles.
This is the greatest Wednesday of my life. Platter of wings came out.
These are the plain dry rub, dry rubbed and then smoked. So that's the initial dry rub flavor. That's the black cherry espresso. That's the award-winning one that we just won with.
Black cherry espresso.
Yep, bourbon black cherry espresso with Taconic Distillery's bourbon.
You know, when I hear about wings that have that many like flavors, you always worry one of them's going to be out of balance.
Yep.
Not like that.
Nope, they're all the same. That's the strawberry habanero. That one's hot.
All right, here we go.
That one's gonna take you
in the emergency room. Oh, wow, I'm eating stuff in my face in front of you. Tell me about the truck.
This year we're taking on, Dutchess County Fair and sheep and wool festivals. That's the cowboy. That's the sauce that started it all.
This is the Asian cow.
Asian cowboy. So it's kind of like a teriyaki ginger style barbecue.
It's always a good time. You can't pick which one you like better.
We sell a lot of
It's
wings.
amazing.
We sell a lot of
By
wings.
itself.
We've sold millions and millions of wings.
Super Bowl Sunday, people go crazy. Order. They block out your whole day.
We're not even open Super Bowl Sunday. We're only
Wings all
open
day.
for wings. People just order hundreds and 50s and dozens, and they come in and they just line up, and we just keep sending wings out. 5 sauces plus the dry rub.
How many flavors total?
I have 13 right now in the lineup.
Well, as you can see, this was incredible. Roger's been more than nice to show me around the PC's Paddock. I will be back, bringing my family. Come on down, half price wine on Wednesday. Bartender, great guy, good service, and more importantly, delicious wings and pickles. That's all I tried, and that's all I need so far. So wish you a lot of luck and a lot of success to you and the family, Roger. Thank you. Salud. 845.
Appreciate it.